Welcome to the Let Theta Healing Inspire You series, where I interview a different Theta Healer instructor every month. My name is Cornelia Thomi, a Certificate of Science Theta Healer and Nature Conduit who allows clients to deepen their connection to nature and their inner child through the oneness connection of the Creator. I would like you to meet a friend of mine who I met online in an instructor class, Sarah. I hope I said your name right, Sarah. Did I get it right?
Yes.
All right.
Uh,
I'm just going to read your bio and then we'll start.
okay.
So, Sarah has a MD in international law, having completed a thesis on humanitarian law. Sarah worked in the Iranian oil ministry as a contract expert in offshore oil platforms construction. In 2010, she became a full-time mom to her first son. Sarah found Theta Healing in 2021 when she was working as an internal manager of a little educational institute in her town. There is a light in her heart that leads her to experience and talk about peace and love. She is currently married with two sons, a 16-year-old and 11-year-old. So please help me to welcome Sarah to the series. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you so much. Hi. How are you today?
Good, thank you. I love your
Thank you for
background.
in Oh, you're welcome. It reminds me of the energy of six plane and and the purple color reminds me of compassion
Mm.
and the crown chakra. Thank you so much for inviting me to this interview. It is an honor for me. I hope your audiences will enjoy that.
I think they will. I think they will. So,
I hope so.
Sarah, I don't remember which class I met you in. Do you,
I do remember.
do
The
you,
first class we had mutual practice was a game of life instructor about, I think it was last year on June
yeah, yeah.
or July, yes, or June. We had the game of life instructor, and then we met again on in diseases and disorders. And you remembered me. I couldn't remember you. I just knew that you are familiar to me. And you said we have been together in that class as well.
That's good. That's good. I was like,
Yes.
it's really cool when you do instructor classes or classes in online because you get to meet people from all over the world.
Yes. It's
Hmm.
an absolute joy for me to meet people from different countries, different cultures, different background, and when they are just come together in just focusing on the energy of the creator, which is the same to all the people who live on this planet. It is an absolute joy for me. I really like that. The only common thing is the creator itself, nothing else.
So I wanted to ask you a little bit about their experience in Iran during the war, during
Hmm.
what was going on. So I remember I was
Hmm.
in Switzerland when Dubai was hit. Well,
Hmm.
and I had friends in Dubai that were wanting to leave. I had my cousin got stranded in Dubai for like a week at the airport. But then
Hmm.
he had to get moved out of the airport because it wasn't safe to be in the airport. So he got moved into a hotel room. And then he wasn't allowed to leave the hotel room, but he couldn't afford eating dinner in the hotel room. So he ran over to the mall to eat.
Oh my God. I hope it would be the last war on this planet. Let's
Hmm.
pray for that.
Yes, let's pray
And
for
start
that.
for yes, for the 1,000 years of peace. I hope so.
The
Start for this new,
10,000
yes,
years. Yes.
thousands of years. Yes, yes. Yes, I have been in a situation of war. It was not the first time that I have been in war. When I was a child, almost between, I think it was I was 3 almost, and during my 3 years old and 10 years old, we had another war with Iraq. So I was raised in this situation of war. And then again, last year, we had a 12-day war with Israel. We didn't have, the government had, war with each other. And then it was this year, which was really more serious, and all the routines of life were changed. For instance, my kids have to stay at home. The schools were closed. The businesses were closed. So we had to be together, all the family, for almost 2 or 3, I think, 3 months. We couldn't do anything. The internet was disconnected. We didn't have the routine of seeing friends, meeting friends, visiting friends, and teaching classes. Everything was changed. But I think that whatever happens in the world, you are the one who choose to how to feel about that. Although, the people who are hurt, injured, or killed is a deep sorrow for any humankind. It doesn't matter who is killed. It is a person. It is he or she has a family, you know. But I think in this weird situation, I have learned how to come back in balance.
Mm.
And the virtue of tolerance has a deeper meaning for me after experiencing war. For example, when you hear the jets coming, the bombs are falling down, the explosions, and when, despite all these things that are happening, you are trying to be in balance to keep faith, believe in faith, believe in love, and see the whole picture from the perspective of the Creator. It was a really, unique opportunity for me to grow. Yes. And I had the time to read some books and to write something because I didn't have the opportunity to teach. And that's it. It was a quiet time. There were no connections, no social media. It was a unique experience, a different experience.
Mhm.
And we had some trips because sometimes there were uh, explosion were too much because of the kids. We had to go to trip to make them have a little bit of, calmness, relax, being in nature, and then we could come back and experience the more of war.
Mhm.
But thanks God, in Tehran, it is not any war during last, I think, 3 months. I'm not very good at dates and counting the day, the month, and these things. So all the numbers I tell you are almost. They are not exact numbers.
Mhm.
I think it is 3 months.
Yeah.
And that was I say, unique experience for me.
Mhm. Mhm. And I noticed that when you did, every now and again, you did send me something on WhatsApp, or you did send me some pictures or whatnot. But like, I found that the best way for me to connect with you was through WhatsApp with like just like voice messages, like
Mhm.
really short, less than a minute voice messages. And it was a really unique experience having like 10-minute conversations with you over like 10 little voice messages.
Yes, yes. And it seems that we don't know how many abundance we have in our lives. And sometimes the changes in routines shows me that how many abundance I have, like speaking to you freely without limited time. And this is a kind of abundance. And when it is gone from your life, you know how much it means to you when you have a friend
Mhm.
who you can talk to freely.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Yes.
was that was like, I was just being in Switzerland and my uncle's like, oh my, look at all what's happening. And his son got stuck, like I mentioned, in Dubai. And then I had friends who were wanting to get out of Dubai and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, well, I have a friend in Iran. And I was just like, oh my God. What if something happens to her?
Oh, I wish I could hug you now.
Yeah, I wish I could hug you too. But I got from Creator that everything will be fine, that she will be
Yeah.
fine, and that you'll be
You
able
have
to
a
speak with her
great
again.
faith in the Creator. I always remind myself, I always have this picture from you that you have a powerful, strong faith in the Creator. And it is inspiring me. The
Hmm.
relationship you have with the Creator and the things that you told me about just be and
Yes,
just live. Yes.
just be.
Yes. I listened to that voice message for many times. I didn't hear it just once because it was really, I think it was a divine message for me. The message that you sent me
Hmm.
those days, that just be and witness, it's enough. And the Creator will take care of the rest.
Hmm. Yeah, I know I sent a few messages out to a few people uh, because they were, well, weren't sure what to do next, right? And I just said, like, everything will be fine. You'll find your way out of Dubai. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And
Yeah,
then same with
could
you.
be
I just,
worse.
that message to you was just, everything will be fine. Maybe, yeah, to take that time. I remember doing, just connecting with Creator and just getting messages and sending them to people. Because when we're
Yeah.
in that stress of, or when you're in that stress of war, sometimes you get into that panic mode. And then when we're in that
Yes.
panic mode, then
And it is inevitable. We are people, we are people, we are humans. It is inevitable. And I learned that if the Creator showed me that, Sareh, if you have a true faith in, you know, satisfaction with your life, then you will be abundant in a huge meaning. You will have infinite abundance. And when you are in the vibration of uh, infinite abundance, it means that you are safe. So nothing uh, would be able to scare you.
mhm,
And if your survival mode goes into the panic state, which is normal because we are human, when we come back, the higher self and the consciousness and the energy of the Creator remind you to come back into balance, to come back into the faith that you have, that you are safe. Even if you die, you're safe,
mhm,
because the existence of mind will not be destroyed in any kind or any circumstances. I'm a part of God and I always exist, even if I'm not in this human body. So it gave me a, huge energy of safety. I knew that there is no I cannot remember the English name. There is no end for me. There is no end for me to
mhm,
live. Maybe I don't live in this human body, but I will exist because I'm a part of God. And it really helped me to come back when I have as you said, panic feeling or a huge fear, which comes from a survival mode. That's it.
mhm. No, that's how was it? How was your husband and your children during that time?
Oh, my children had a wonderful time because they hadn't go to school. Uh, they could sleep to what time they wanted. My husband was a little bit nervous because, men used to go out to hang out. When the businesses were shut down, there were economical problems. But since we are living in an apartment and I have two sons, we had to take them to nature, to the parks, to the outdoor to bring them in balance. So for two times we had a trip to north of Iran. I didn't know, I don't remember if I sent you a picture from north of Iran or not.
I
It is
think people.
jungle. It has, yes, sea, and there were families. We could gather together. And sometimes my youngest one asks me, Maman, when is the next war? I want to go to North. Because he had a fun time there.
Mhm.
And he asks for the next war to go to the to the north and be in the group of families and his friends. But I always tell him that we can go everywhere without any war. But since the internet was disconnected, they were a little bit, bored.
Mhm.
They couldn't amuse themselves, entertain themselves. That's it. Yes.
Mhm.
And it was an experience for them. I'm sure that their soul has chosen to be on earth in this place of the planet, in this piece of the land, to do something, to learn something, to serve people. Who knows? Yes.
Yeah, I think during the Iranian war, I, I think if you were in Europe, it was obviously more front and center there.
Mhm.
When I came back to Canada, it wasn't as center like as a focus. Yeah, it was happening, but it was happening over there somewhere, right?
Uh-huh.
But when people have people that live there or have know people that are from there, it's no longer just a war in the middle of the Middle West, East, or sorry, but
Mhm.
it's actually comes home and hits you. So then when I come back, I had a bit of a time relating to people here because I'm like they're all like yeah, where they are, and I'm like, the world is a lot bigger than you think, and
Yes.
people are more connected to each other
Yes.
than ever before with the internet, right? And having that internet shut down, even though sometimes, sometimes we want to shut it down in our house just for fun for a day.
Yes. And I think
But
internet is a miracle,
mhm,
especially for us to do our divine timing. I was I was saying thanks to the creator last week for the internet connections. I was thinking to myself, if I was born 100 years ago, how much my life was more limited according to the people that I could meet. But I can meet many peoples, make friends around the world, and it is really a miracle of the humankind and the creator.
it is, yeah. And
Yes.
we sometimes take it for granted.
Yes.
So wondering when we last spoke in person, this is actually I should tell everyone, this is our first time we spoke in online since like December or something like that,
Yes.
because then the internet was, and we haven't talked since then. And last time we had a conversation, I was speaking to you about maybe this opportunity of going to Egypt and all of these things and maybe going
Yes.
to Switzerland, and I'm not sure about it. And you encouraged me that, oh, it'd be good. You could learn a lot to go there,
Yeah.
and that there was like a opening of the planet on in at the end of January, like
Mhm.
or February, beginning of February, like a big portal opening. You had talked about that, and
I
then
remember. Yes. And
and
you were
then
in Egypt
and
during
I was
that
going to
time.
Egypt near that time. Yeah, yeah.
And you told me about that. How wonderful was this trip to you, and you told me about all the things, some of the things that you received from the creator through voice messages, and I heard them twice or three times because I think that was waking up something in my mind, in my heart. Uh, I'm sure that these meetings in the classes of Theta Healing is not just an accident. It is somehow pre-planned. It is our souls that are finding each other. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know when we are speaking together, to each other, what is happening energetically exactly. I don't know what it happens, as a total energy. I feel that there is peace, there is love, there is connection. But I'm sure each time that we meet our soul families, something is happening on this planet. I'm sure. I don't know what is happening, but I'm sure something is happening.
The energy goes into the land of the meeting,
Yes, yes.
and it helps those in the area, like where we live. They can start feeling that light and that love,
Mm-hmm. Why?
whether they know it or not. But
Mm-hmm.
it does change. It does change the land. It does change in our DNA, in our genetics. And the more light that we hold, the more that we're able to be present where we are, the
Mm-hmm.
more that we can heal the land.
Yes. And this weekend I'm going to teach you an earth class in Tehran.
That'd
And
be good.
I'm so hopeful about that. I'm sure that it is going to change the energy of the land. I'm sure. And I'm so excited to experience it myself.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything that we do matters. That I got from the creator over and over again now. Everything that we do matters. Everything that everyone does matters in their life because it's got them to where they are now.
Yes. And you know what happened in Iran during last almost, almost, I'm almost about the numbers. In almost last 4 months, we had more than 100 earthquakes in different parts of Iran, which was estimated between 3 and 4 Richters. Do I say the right word? Yes, and I strongly feel that the energy of this land is changing. These earthquakes are are signs for me, are strong signs to me that the earth is changing itself. It is just like freeing some negative energies that there is in no service anymore. And these little earthquakes is is wonderful in just one country. And I'm sure something is happening towards peace.
Yes. Can we send some
Okay.
unconditional, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, why not? Thank you so much.
Unconditional love to the land and also to Japan because they had a big earthquake as well.
Yes,
Can we send out some unconditional love and peace
yes.
to them?
And please to the whole area of Middle East, which is in stress these days. All the people, all the land, all the waters,
Yes.
all the animals, trees are blessed with the unconditional love. And if you agree, we can send compassion as well.
Yes.
And we can send compassion and unconditional love and healing to the waters which are surrounding the island of Japan.
Yes.
And this water will reflect it again and again. Okay.
It was nice witnessing that.
Okay, let's go to the next step.
All right. So let's ask creator. When we talked about the because you had mentioned to me that like that there was an intranet happening in Iran, where you're speaking with other people, and you had mentioned that you were doing a lot of prayers, a lot of blessings
Yes.
with people. Can you talk a little bit more about that with us?
Yes, during the time that the international or global internet was disconnected, okay, but the intranet in Iran was connected. So the people inside Iran could connect to each other through Iranian apps, which are available just to the Iranians who lived in Iran. It was a, something that happened in the territory of Iran. So we had online meditations, not just me, many Theta healers live in Iran, and we have more than 50 instructors in Iran. 50 Theta healing instructors lives in Iran, and they teach Theta healing. So many people had this, you know, online gatherings, and we try to send healing to the earth. And I myself received something about power, and I had a series of 4 webinars. 3 of them was about the meaning, the true meaning of power in our subconscious mind, because it seemed that the war, the conflicts comes from uh, a misunderstanding of power by the human beings. So we deeply went to our subconscious mind, and we tried to find out what power means to me, and how I am scared from my own power, and how I am scared from other people's power. So I want them to be weaker than me all the time. And the power of God, how it scares me, the power of creator, power of nature, how it scares me. And it was interesting that at the fourth session of this seminar series of these webinars, the creator showed me that you should think and talk about the difference between peace and ceasefire. And when I was trying to understand it and write it down to transform it to people, I learned a lot about the true meaning of peace, and it was a phenomenal experience to me. And I'm sure that one of the gifts of this, wartime that I was living inside Iran was discovering the true meaning of peace. I know that I don't know the complete and whole meaning of peace, because the consciousness is growing all the time. But it was, a little bit of light, that sometimes I say that I am at peace with my mom. I am at peace with my boss. But it is just ceasefire, you
Mhm.
know? And with any trigger, the fire starts again. So it is not a true peace. And it really helped me to come back to the material of you and your inner circle class, which leads us to the, sage version of ourselves, and this peace that comes from wisdom, knowing yourself, who you are, and knowing other people. It gives the real peace, I think.
Mhm.
Just by knowing comes the real peace.
Mhm.
Other kind of peace are ceasefire, like what happens in the Middle East. Every night they're attacking, attacking each other, and they say that we are in ceasefire. That's funny.
I guess they're still working on their definition of peace.
Yes, I hope they come to a conclusion as soon as possible.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
That would be great. Did you want to take
Yeah.
everyone up into a theta brainwave, and perhaps we
Oh.
can, like, as a group, we
Hmm.
can do a prayer of peace?
Yes. Thank you so much for this chance. Okay, please close your eyes and take a deep breath in, like you're feeling your heartbeat. And by every breath, focus on connecting to the energy of your heart. Feel freedom in your heart, and let your heart chakra to become bigger and bigger, and it will affect the whole energetic magnetic field of you. So with every breath that you take in, you are increasing the amount of your aura, and maybe you can hear the beat of your heart, how does it feel to feel the essence of your soul when you are connecting to your heartbeat? I think that it always has a message from my soul. With your permission, I download you that you all know how it feels to receive the messages that your soul is sending you with every heartbeat in your chest.
Yes.
Thank you. So now imagine that remember that you are on this huge Mother Earth, and let the energy of the earth, which has the essence of love and protection, comes up to the surface of this planet and enters your feet, comes up to your base chakra, comes up in parallel with your spine, and comes out from your crown chakra, and it will make a huge, beautiful ball of light. Imagine that you are entering your ball of light. Imagine the size of it, the color of it, and now you are safe in your bubble. And we can travel through the universes. Let's pass the galaxies, stars, and let's pass the layers of light. And let's pass the golden light. And let's pass the jelly-like substance. And then we enter an infinite white light. In each direction, there is the infinite white light, which has the essence of unconditional love. Unconditional love. And imagine that your bubble is going to disappear or dissolve with the energy of the Creator, which is the white light. And imagine that the white light comes into your body from your crown chakra, and it touches your skin, touches your hair. It goes into your brain, and every cell of your brain is connecting with the energy of the Creator. And now, step by step, you are having this experience that how it feels to be one with all that is, to be the same with the essence of creation of all that is, which is unconditional love. Let's imagine that the energy of this white light comes to your throat chakra, to your heart, and to all the cells of your body. And with your permission, I ask the Creator to show us how it feels to know the true meaning of peace.
Yes.
And we know how to feel it in our hearts. We know how to act, how to see, how to think, how to speak, how to hear, and how to live when we know the true meaning of peace
Yes.
in every aspect of our lives, in every relation that we have, in every second of our lives. We know how peace has the ability, has the power to inspire you, to give you intention, to give you opportunities, to increase the experiences that you have on this planet, completely linked with joy and passion and happiness and laughter and family and love. You know how to find peace in growing your experience of material life. And if you have any commitment or vows or oath to limit yourself, limit your life, limit your material experiences, to be at peace, all of these energies are completed, and in a historical level, they are solved and sent to God's light. And you are completely connected to the planet Earth, and you give permission to the planet Earth to teach you how to be in peace with all the things that is happening in this planet when you are receiving abundance, infinite abundance at the same time. with your permission.
Yes.
And I feel that the energy of creator is telling me that you should know how what joy and passion and laughter means if you want to experience the peace. So we ask the creator to show us, to teach us how it feels to have joy and passion, and how to use our creation energy when we are at peace.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we send world peace to everyone.
Yes. I feel peace now.
Hmm. I'm hearing the birds outside. They're going chickadee dee dee
Yeah.
dee dee chickadee dee dee dee. And I was like,
The
that was
morning
cute.
sun.
Hmm. They're waking up.
Oh, it's a good feeling.
Hmm.
Thanks God. You can have it
Hmm.
through the creator. Okay,
All right.
what's next?
I know I'm like now I'm in theta land, so I'm like, creator, give me a question.
An easy one.
Hmm. Last time we spoke, you talked about that you were working on creating some kind of like a book or an elective or a course or a workshop, or you were working on a project.
Yes,
Without giving away too
yes,
many details, want to talk a little bit about it?
yes. But I'm not sure it will be, you know, accepted by the Think Institute or not, but I have submitted this elective class, which is called Peace with Money.
Mm,
And my experiences during war really helped me to understand more of peace. And it has a long story. It took me 3 years to collect all the materials of the class, and then when we were at the war time, I had a quiet time because there were no social media, no classes, the communications were really low. So I had this isolation time to work on this class, and sometimes I woke up 5 a.m. and I wrote until 10 p.m. non-stop, just make food for my son and feed them. And then I came back to the laptop and I was typing. And I don't know what will happen for this class, but whatever happens, if it will be, approved or not, it was a, you know, huge experience for me about my connection to the divine, because I felt that when you are connected to divine, you just receive information that you were not aware of before.
mhm.
And then you are typing. And when I was typing, many times I was crying,
Yeah.
because of the energy of the words, the smoothness of the energies of the things that I received from the energy of the creator. And I hope it will be submitted in very soon. But Priscilla wrote me an email, and she told me it is a yearly process.
Mhm.
So no one knows the date that I will be informed that it is applied or not. Let's not say not.
It
Cancel.
will be. I'm like keep getting from creator that it will be elective. It will be fine. That's
I didn't hear you.
I said
Pardon me,
that
please.
for I'm getting that it will be fine. It will be elective. The people in the world are looking for this class.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I think it is a divine timing that the creator wants to tell it to the people. When it is the time that people are ready and the creator feels that it is the time, it will be approved.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes. And I hope the creator makes this decision earlier.
And that can be done. Keeping
I
positive.
hope so.
Hmm.
I hope so. And you were working on a book about
Yeah.
the earth.
I am actually. Um, and it's interesting, like I've been pecking away at it since like 2024. And
Uh-huh.
now I'm actually at the point where I'm like talking and recording it.
Uh-huh.
And
Mm-hmm.
now
It's a good
I
way.
typing the recording out. And I had the book all like almost already done till like the end almost just before with that just typing like I can type really fast. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good for
I
you.
can type as fast as I speak if and faster than that. So
Oh.
and you know what was really funny when I was channeling the book in like 2024, 20 even 2023, it was like a little bit earlier I started it. Like I had a
Okay.
keyboard that there was the keys that were getting stuck, and if I was just typing something else, it was just like you had to push the key really hard. But when I was channeling, the keyboard magically worked really well. So I
Oh,
could
I believe that. I believe that. I believe that.
so yeah, now I'm being shown that I'm putting some recordings like the me talking in, which includes
Hmm.
stories because right now like the context of the book is very like specific and high like it's quite sciencey right now. So if I and I'm with the recording, I putting in some stories and it makes it a bit more personal. So
I totally understand.
hmm
Yes.
yeah.
And telling a story is one of I think that storytelling is one of the virtues of the creator.
Hmm.
And anyone who has this gift, it is a divine gift. Because when you transfer the information through a story, it will always be remembered.
Hmm.
And it is, I think people can more, connect with the material rather than a serious book,
Yeah. Yeah.
just telling information.
Because it was very like I had lots of like and then this activity and and then these beliefs and these downloads and blah, 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 blah. It was like, wow, this is really like it's
A
interesting,
class.
but it's like like a few stories might be nice. And I have a few pictures that I'm looking to draw in or have someone draw in for me that will explain it
Oh,
better.
and I think AI can help you
Hmm.
if you could work with it,
Yeah.
if you can work with it.
Yeah.
I'm not able to work with AI myself. I'm very, old-fashioned in using AI. And today my friends was talking to me and she said, Sarah, it is the time for you to connect with AI. It is the time. You should use it. It can really help you. I don't know how why what I'm a little bit I feel I love simple things.
Mm-hmm.
Complicated things makes me, uncomfortable. I
Mm.
don't know. Maybe I should download myself.
Download
That
yourself and
AI is a
cancel.
simple thing. Yes,
There you
that
go.
AI is simple.
Ask creator about that download first before
Yes.
you do that one. Because there might
Because the
be some
universe,
other stuff going
yes,
on there.
because I can understand the universe, which is more complicated, the planes of existence. So it seems that our brain is able to understand, but there is maybe a resistance in our subconscious mind, my belief system. I should work on that.
Possibly.
Yes, this is a new subject to work.
So I have another question for you. My question
You're
is
welcome.
for the audience, is there any last minute words of wisdom that you'd like to share with them? For the people who are watching the recording, anything that you'd like to share with them?
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Let me ask the creator which one. Many things comes to me. Okay. I think that one of the most significant things that I have learned from data healing is that the creator has created you with unconditional love and unconditional respect. Okay? That's a good sign. With unconditional love and unconditional respect. I mean, if I don't look at myself without unconditional love, if I don't look at myself without respect, it seems that I'm not grateful for my creation because the creator has respected me all the time. If I disrespect myself, it is not fair. Yes, and it is not authentic. Our authentic self is loved and respected. And the first and the most important person that should do the same to us is ourselves. And I think it is an infinite uh, experience. It always develops. There is no end for that because the creator is not limited.
I wanted to
Yes.
let you know, thank you so much for coming to this interview. Thank you for attending. And
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for waiting for me all these months and again invited me to this interview. And thank you for being who you are. You're so inspiring to me. Thank you so much. And thank for all the audiences that put up their time to be with us and hear my words. I hope in a way the creator sends some, compassion vibration to the words that we used, and it will be a healing from the creator, all the words that we said. I don't know how, but the creator knows.
it will be amazing. Thank you
Yes.
again.
Thank you so much. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.